Downtown Milwaukee is so the next starting five. Harris is out there with Durant. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Harden. And it's Brown in at the 2 spot. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. From deep, Antetokounmpo. Greg, we've got 2 terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. KD's shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The drive by Giannis. And he uses the glass on the way up. Antetokounmpo's got his second basket.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Now, here is Harden. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about what he did this past season is, even though in a changing role, he still tried to make an impact. That's called being a teammate. Well, this is the court awareness that Joe Harris gives you. He is so skilled at realizing how to give his teammates an open look.
Now, here is Holiday. 6 to shoot. Here's Lopez. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You're simply going to have to do more than that on the defensive end. Lopez too big for the defense there.
Harden outside. The pass to Brown. And stolen by DiVincenzo.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. And it's Harden with the ball for the Nets. They trail by 6. From 11 feet away, Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
If you don't do your work early and push DeAndre Jordan a little bit out of his comfort range, look out.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Middleton on the wing. That's good from 17 feet away.
And just about every one of Middleton's shots is a smart one. Even from mid-range, he's not going to force anything.
Harden the pass to Harris. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Middleton against Harris. Shoots the 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the first. Down low. Here's DiVincenzo. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Here's KD. Brown outside. Dishes it to Jordan. Lopez grabs the board. And it's the Bucks ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Antetokounmpo finds Holiday. 1:03 left to play in the first. And it's sent back by KD.
But Kevin Durant is playing spectacular defense, and it sets the tone for the entire team.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Now, here is Harden. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Inside, here's Jordan. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Lopez. Bucks leading by 8. Giannis inside. Guarded by Harden. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Lopez. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Bucks passing it around. Middleton for 3. It's hauled in by Brown. Jordan kicks to Harris. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
I'll tell you, more than just a shooter, Joe Harris has the ability to put it on the deck and get to the cup.
For 3, Middleton. Not going to go that time. And so it's Milwaukee with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Green. He's out there with Griffin. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. Clock at 6. Unloads from 13. And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Irving.
You have to respect the in-between game of Kyrie Irving. Straight up. Yeah, that's how you have to play this guy. You got to play him straight up and be balanced.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. From the arc. Passes it to Portis. That one off the back iron and out. Nets trail by 4. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Here's Teague following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Portis with it. Now Green defending. Here's Teague. Misses off the left iron.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Green puts it up from 12. Claxton, no good. Here's Connaughton, covered by Irving, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Irving's got the game tied up here for the Nets.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Dinwiddie against Teague. Antetokounmpo kicks to Teague. 5 to shoot. Tucker the pass to Porter. Oh, the power on that Pruden.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Now here's Dinwiddie. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Irving with it. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And it's Connaughton missing.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Yep, that one goes. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting. You know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us, went back out on the floor. Doc nudges means that he'll be great in TV someday. We saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
So it's Brooklyn now after the basket by Milwaukee. And on the way from Irving for 3. Here's Griffin. And the shot is good. And the Nets lead by 2.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Teague. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Portis can't get it to go.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And that one's good, Irving.
Well, what do? If you play up on Kyrie, he'll go by. If you back off him, he'll pull up. Pick your poison. Doesn't matter.
Teague, the pass to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here's Irving. He's got 9. 23 seconds left to play in the first half. Claxton the pass to Irving. No good with the triple. Here's Connaughton. Feeds to Teague. It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Connaughton.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
What a performance for Kyrie. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, it's Brooklyn out in front at the half. They lead by 1 point. Kenny, give us your take.
A lot of...
And that's good.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at center. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half.
You love that defensive effort right there showing up.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
Kick it out, man. Kick it out.
Harden scanning the floor. Pass to KD. He feeds it to Jordan. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Fast break. Here we go. DiVincenzo against Harden. DiVincenzo can't hit it. In the corner. Harden. Almost, but it rolls out.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
They get it back. Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. And Giannis throws it down.
Timeout. And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
Boy, he's been relentless, and to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
Now here's Durant. Jordan, the pass to Harden. Kicks to Durant. But they get it back. Giannis grabs the miss.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Outside Holiday. Middleton looking it over. He dishes it to Lopez. Back to Middleton. Puts it up from 12. The shot comes out. And so Brown will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Searching for that first bucket here in the third.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
Here's Antetokounmpo. James Harden picking up that last basket. Durant against Holiday. Loads it up for Giannis. Stolen by Harden. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, DeAndre Jordan, though he's in his 30s, that intensity, that energy level, boy, it never seems to diminish.
Brown against DiVincenzo. He's looking for Giannis and finds him. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
The 3 from Harden. Offensive rebound. And there's Jordan putting it right back in. And the Nets lead by 1.
What about the intensity? Go ahead, Mr. Jordan. We see you working out there.
Holiday against Harden. Stolen by Harden. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. And now a 3-point Nets lead.
And that's a nice job defensively from Harden. I mean, he's capable of these kinds of plays when the guy is engaged and active.
Now here is Holiday. The feed to Antetokounmpo. Holiday surveying the floor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's on Kevin Durant.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Teagan for Drew Holiday. Milwaukee making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Dinwiddie drives in. Claxton with the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Dinwiddie against Teague. And the pass to Portis. Back to Teague. Puts the move on. Rebounded by the Nets. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Green kicks to Irving. It's tipped and stolen by Portis. One-on-one fast break. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. Portis has got it all tied up now for Milwaukee. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Now Irving. 9 points in the game so far. Fires the 3. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Boy, the floor spacing that Kyrie Irving brings to the table is impressive. This guy can cash in from deep consistently.
Teague drives in. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. And don't go away. We'll be right back. 3 tenths quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. Griffin is out there with Green. Then there's Irving. And it's Claxton in at the center, locking down the middle. Irving passes to Claxton. And they pick up 2. And the Nets lead by 2.
You love the leadership of Kyrie Irving from the lead guard position. Yes, he's looking to score, but he's adept at finding the open teammate.
Tucker bounce pass. Here's Portis. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Here's Connaughton, the big dunk at the end of the break.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Pass to Claxton. Back to Dinwiddie. The Nets working the ball around now. That one goes in.
And that's just too easy. When Griffin gets to that area of the floor, expect him to finish.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And Doris, make no mistake about it. Spencer Dinwiddie is looking to score. An instant offense type of player.
And Spencer Dinwiddie knows what his role is, and he plays it perfectly. He can go a little hot and cold for stretches, but he doesn't let it affect him. Dinwiddie's always going to provide that offensive punch that's so critical for you.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And a new group in for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Kevin Durant comes in for Blake Griffin. Joe Harris is checked in for Green. And James Harden has subbed in for Dinwiddie. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. And he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
Thanks, David.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Outside, KD. Irving against Holiday. Jordan trying to free himself up. No good from Irving. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Antetokounmpo, no good. Brooklyn trailing. The kick out to Irving. Back to Harden. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Great open look there.
Huge bucket from Kyrie. Knows how to deliver.
Outside Holiday. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Back to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 5. And Durant sends it back. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Pops it up for Jordan. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Holiday. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
With experience, skill, and ability, Holiday makes for the perfect go-to scoring option.
This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
There's 1:40 left in the fourth. Harden the pass to Durant.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
DiVincenzo against Harden. Outside Holiday. Down his left side. Floats one up. And Holiday kicks to Middleton. 6 to shoot. And another basket for Milwaukee.
And this is why he gets paid the big bucks. Middleton enjoys coming through in the clutch.
DiVincenzo against Harden, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
And that point was a gift. I mean, it's never really smart to get teed up, but in a game that's this close, boy, that really hurts.
On the wing, Irving. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Jordan got it. A huge shot to tie it up.
Absolutely fearless. DJ, go to work.
Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis. Points are an absolute must here.
And no time to waste. Not at this point in the game.
Passes to KD. To the middle. Here's Irving. And the rejection by Giannis. DiVincenzo kicks to Middleton. It falls.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. It was David. Thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Hello, basket, and nothing.
Kevin, thanks very much.
Portland is indeed one of the great cities in the NBA. David, thank you. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5. And for the Trailblazers, pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Norman Powell, and it's Nurkic in at the center position. Holiday, Milwaukee the rebound. Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. No good on the triple. And so it's Covington who brings up the ball for Portland. Cullen passes to Lillard. Puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to Lopez. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break.
And this helps build chemistry. Lopez looking to share the ball wherever he can.
Here's Lillard. Fires for 3. No good on that one. Excellent D there from Holiday. And it's Portland with the rebound.
Oh, sloppy finish. The D was giving him the layup. He just didn't stay with it.
Lillard finds McCollum. Off target from three-point range.
A cold start for them. 3 shots, 3 misses. Good thing it's early.
Lillard against Holiday. Banked in off the glass.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Lillard from outside. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3. And I don't care what his size is, you cannot forget to box him out. He's just got a nose for the ball, and he is fearless in attacking the glass.
Back to Lillard. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Now the Bucks moving it up. Holiday against Covington. Middleton for 3. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Portland's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Holiday against Lillard. To halt the run, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
The D has got to do a better job clogging up routes to the rim. Lillard is a terror when it comes to driving the shot.
And here's Holiday. Now the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important. And then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. Covington wide open. He fires. Good on the three-point shot.
Can't be too far off Covington. He's skilled at sizing up the defense and firing once he gets it.
Giannis passes to Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. Covington with the steal. Pass to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
I mean, look, he's evolved as a passer over the course of his career. Get to the right spot, McCollum finds you.
Inside, stolen by McCollum. Here's Lillard. And Lillard throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Here's Middleton. Portland making their last shot. Shoots over Nurkic, and that one goes long.
That's high-quality defense right there. Read the situation, reacting, and making that a very tough jump shot.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Now, here's Lillard. There's the pass to McCollum. Lillard looking around. And Covington gets it to go on the assist by Lillard. Covington's got his second bucket of the night. Now here's Teague. The putback. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Portland out in front. They're up by 4. The second quarter comes. Greg, we know many guys in the NBA have rings, but Damian Lillard.
And I'm training for the summer.
The team seems to support, Greg, that philosophy 100%.
The game has changed. Some guys would rather take a few steps back to get a cleaner look. Lillard being one of them.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from Portland, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early, aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, we've got Antetokounmpo. He's out there with Bobby Portis. Teague out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Connaughton in it with the shooting guard.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Bucks trail by 6. Teague with the ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Portis. Makes it off the glass.
I mean, he's got a lot of smarts on the court, but Tucker doesn't need to think too much on that assist. He was wide open.
And last season, P.J. Tucker signing a 6-figure sneaker deal with Nike, maybe helping to offset how much he spent on shoes over the years.
Yeah, G.A., the most renowned sneakerhead in this league. He owns thousands of pairs, and you'll even see him change sets in the middle of a game.
Anthony, the pass to Simons. They grab their own miss. There's Hollis Jefferson, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Portland shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throw.
Teague deciding where to go with it. He kicks it to Tucker. Nifty move.
Strategic move from Tucker. He throws the defender off with the fake and draws a good foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Antetokounmpo. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Holiday in for Jeff Teague. Here's Simons. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Jones with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Cantor, Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Tucker kicks to DiVincenzo. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And it's sent back by Lopez.
And you got to appreciate the length Lopez has. He's effective at using it to stifle shooters.
To the wing right side. 4 on the clock. Hollis Jefferson finds Anthony. Tips it up. And Cantor able to finish. Cantor's got the lead up to 7 now for the Trailblazers.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Holiday. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Stolen by Cantor. And now Portland on the break. Offensive rebound. Pass to Simons. Deep 2 from Anthony. He can't get it to go. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. For the finish, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
He's an explosive, athletic guard, and I tell you, the coaching staff must love watching Holiday in the open court.
Here's Simons. Lopez covering. Outside, Jones. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Canner. Portland needs to get off a shot. That's short off the rim. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. Tucker the pass to DiVincenzo. The wide open look here for Lopez. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And really, Lopez has been dangerous from here throughout his career. You got to guard him closely.
Passes it to Anthony. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
In the long strides of Antetokounmpo, once he gets downhill, there's almost no stopping.
Jones looking for an opening. Down low, it's Solomon to Antetokounmpo. Oh, and here comes Holiday all alone. And Holiday throws it down.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Lobs it up for Cantor. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bucks lead by 1. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They only had a couple rough stretches, and as the first period came to a close, they had a 4-point deficit. You could see them develop. And that...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One of the stories here, Drew Holiday getting it done today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Powell in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. That's his first personal foul. Milwaukee in the lead. And here is DiVincenzo. No points in the game yet for him. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things, winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
Lillard outside. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Covington from the arc. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
But this is not the start they wanted coming out of the break. 0 for 3 so far, and they're not playing with much intensity. An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession wasted.
Now, here's Lillard. From deep three-point range, Giannis grabs the miss.
This was not what they had in mind coming out of the locker room at halftime. 4 shots so far and nothing to show for it.
Middleton for 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Lillard left side. Trailblazers moving the ball around. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And they finally get one to go. I mean, and just in time, an 0 for 4 start to the second half can really make a team tighten up.
Here's Holiday. He's got 8. Now the pass to Giannis. Holiday dishes to Antetokounmpo. And Covington sends it back.
It's still early, but a 1 for 4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Middleton outside. Just 5 to shoot. The kick out to Holiday over Lillard, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Last thing they want to be doing right now is giving away possessions. I mean, turnovers can kill you in this kind of game.
McCollum with the ball, now guarded by Middleton, and he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Back to Lillard, takes a 3. Can't hit that one. And Milwaukee will come the other way.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
And the Bucks miss again.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
Tucker, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got the game tied up here for the Bucks. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Lillard's got 4 points in the quarter.
What more can you say about Lillard's gritty demeanor on the court? I guess contact doesn't bother him.
And a wide open look for Portis. That one wide left.
Oh, the defense with no impact at all. Just didn't have the feel for his jump shot.
And the basket by McCollum.
He creates so much offense. I mean, Lillard puts intense pressure on the defense to react.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And it's slammed in by T.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
Lillard fires away from way outside. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Takes the 13-footer. Jump shot is good that time. Portis has got his second basket of the game.
So assured. Sometimes Portis prepares himself to shoot the ball as it's coming his way.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Lillard against T. Lillard attacking. Pass to Covington. Off target from the baseline. Here's Connaughton, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Here's Lillard. The putback, and it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And the replay center out in Secaucus delivering the footage.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Bucks ahead, up 2. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, I like that he didn't make his decision too early. You know, he let the play develop. That's how you do it. Finds the weakness in that defense.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the floor for Milwaukee, starting the fourth quarter. On to Antetokounmpo out there with Portis. And there's Teague. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's Connaughton in at the two-guard spot. Portland trailing here. Lillard with it. From deep. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got his fourth rebound in this one. All sorts of time. Pass to Tucker. Bucks passing it around. Here's Connaughton. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Here's Portis. And Portis throws it down.
And you risk getting dunked on, posterized. I mean, if you let Portis get good positioning, don't be surprised.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. McCollum outside. Back to Lillard. Shoots a fader. Rebound, Milwaukee. Portis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Connaughton, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Enes Kanter's checked in for Nurkic. Hollis Jefferson comes in for Robert Covington. Jones checked in for Norman Powell, and it's Carmelo Anthony in for McCollum. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for Antetokounmpo. Chris Middleton's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Drew Holiday in for Teague. Anthony down low. Passes it to Hollis Jefferson. That's a 2 from Lillard. Lillard again missing.
He's been cold, and it's been hurting him. The D, was ready for him. He hasn't been able to solve it.
The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. And again, the Bucks miss. Trailblazers trail by 7. A 3-ball. Lillard misses.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. He cannot get his shots to drop.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Pat Connaughton. Milwaukee leading by 7. Outside Holiday. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Uncovered. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Holiday's got the lead up to 9 now for Milwaukee. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Lillard from outside buries it from three-point range.
The outside shot of Lillard is pure. He always seems to have the look that's going in.
Middleton looking it over. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. And Lillard gets it to go.
And Lillard, he's an exceptional player. He's a guy you trust to make the right decision in these moments.
Bounce pass, Holiday. Kicks it down to Middleton. The dish to Lopez. And it's Rondé Hollis Jefferson with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. 5 on the clock. Antetokounmpo dishes to Holiday. Off target with his 3.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Trailblazers trail by 3. Lillard outside. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Jones. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Good on both. Milwaukee's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Antetokounmpo looking it over. There's 47 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Clock at 6. Here's Middleton. It's good.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Here's Lillard. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Have the space there, but it's offline. And the Bucks with possession. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no let-up. You know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
The three from Anthony. Rebound, Milwaukee. Now DiVincenzo. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. A truly gutsy. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and
welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome aboard, everybody. This is the
Kevin, thanks.
He stays working and stays true. David, thank you. The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. We've got Damian Lillard. Powell is out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Simons in at the 2. And looking at the Nets, Durant is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Harden. Then there's Harris. And it's Brown in at the shooting guard position. Puts it up from 17. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, I like how Jordan embraces his role on this team. I mean, it's all about rebounding and putbacks for him at the offensive end.
Lillard from deep three-point land. It's hauled in by Harris.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Now here's Powell. Harden missing his last shot. Nurkic the pass to Lillard. The three. Again the miss by Lillard.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
For three, Durant drains it from beyond the arc.
Durant's shot is in the air before the defense even tracks the pass. I mean, he's 2 steps ahead of him, and that, folks, is a combination of awareness and speed.
Now here's Lillard. The three. Nurkic trying to get open. In the corner, Powell with it. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Brown kicks to Harden. Beyond the arc. The shot that time, not on target. And it's Portland the other way. Here's Lillard. And it's Durant with the rebound.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Here's Lillard. James Harden picking up that last basket. Lillard dishes to Powell. Back to Lillard. Outside, Covington. Will it go? And the layup good by Lillard.
No excuse giving Lillard that kind of positioning. That's just too easy.
The Nets have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's KD. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
and now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad that's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
This is his first free throw of the game for the Trailblazers. Giles checked in for Nurkic. Zach Collins comes in for Robert Covington. And McCollum subbed in for Anthony Simons. Lillard surveying the D. And there's the pass to Powell. And a miss there on the triple.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Trailblazers trail by 6. Lillard outside. Sinks the triple. Lillard's got 8 points.
That's one of the reasons Lillard is out there. He gives you that deep threat.
And stolen by Lillard. For 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Jordan's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Now Lillard. He's got 8. Here's the 3, and he's good on the 3 ball. 11 points in the game.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Harden kicks to Brown. On the wing, Harris. Guarded by Powell. Here's Jordan. Unable to get that one. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Nets lead by 2. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Venom.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Green. He's out there with Griffin. And it's Irving at the 2 spot.
And that's an element McCollum brings to their offense, the ability to drain the outside shot. It stretches the defense and makes them keep bodies on the perimeter.
Portland trailing here. Jones with it. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Irving against Anthony. Pulls up on the wing. And Cantor pulls it down. And for Portland, they're shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Lets the 3 fly. Poked away. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen by Cantor.
How's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen.
And fellas, he pulled it off to perfection.
Anthony against Irving. Lays it up and banks it in.
Irving, excellent at converting with either hand. He's got a special talent for finishing in the lane.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Hollis Jefferson passes to McCollum. Here's Cantor. And the layup falls. Cantor's got his first bucket of the night.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Irving from long range. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
McCollum outside. To the inside. It's deflected. Griffin with the steal. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Shoots over Hollis Jefferson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
I don't know if there's a player in the league that has better handles than Kyrie Irving. As a matter of fact, his handles are as good as any I've seen in the history of the game. Smooth, crafty, cunning. Man, it is so much a joy to watch this guy do his thing.
Now here's McCollum. Over Irving. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Irving's got his second bucket of the night.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
All alone. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one's on Anthony.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. Now here's Lillard. He's got 11. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
Oh,
I was
goodness.
championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Well, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Ouch. Here's Simons after Jeff Green's bucket.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Irving from long range. Great D that time from Nurkic. Trailblazers trail by 10. Lillard from outside. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 4th rebound in this one.
I can't figure out, guys, what's going on with him this quarter. I mean, he hasn't gotten one shot to drop. You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
And if you look at the stats for unassisted jump shot percentage, Lillard is always around the top. He can drain those pull-up jumpers as well as anybody in our league.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line. And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Durant comes in for Blake Griffin. Harris is checked in for Green, and it's Brown in for Irving. Lillard finds Covington, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
And for a point guard, Lillard has some hops. Outstanding at knowing when to use them for the dunk.
From deep three-point range, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Brooklyn, bringing the quarter to a close with us. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. Their field goal percentage was
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Brooklyn leading by 7. Here's who Terry Stotts is starting the second half with. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Powell in at the 3 slot. And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul. Lillard outside. McCollum kicks to Lillard. From deep, the long-distance 3 is buried. Lillard's got 19 points.
And we've seen Lillard hit that shot before. He has no fear when it comes to the deep 3.
Harden scanning the floor. Here's Jordan. Great D that time from Nurkic. And here's the fast break. Lillard from outside. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
And here's Harden. From deep three-point range. Rebound by Nurkic.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him, and this came up short on the triple.
McCollum, no good.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
KD's shot is good.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Lillard outside for the tie. And the 3-ball is good. Lillard's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Here's KD. Nurkic with the block. And there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. Portland's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. And Lillard kicks to Covington. Trailblazers moving the ball around. And it's Lillard missing.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Lillard the pass to Powell. Nurkic trying to get open. The shot by Powell, no good.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Brown. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Now it's a 4-point Nets lead.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Lillard fires away from way outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And how about Lillard just being aggressive here on offense? He can heat up quickly, just super efficient, and a high IQ score.
Brown finds Harden. Unloads from 9. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Harden's got 6.
You know, that's exactly how they wanted to run that possession, guys. Beautiful.
And Clark, when you look at the footwork of James Harden, arguably some of the best in the history of this league.
And you know, Greg, he studied the greats. I mean, he loved Ginobili's Euro step and then added it to his own game. Now he's taking that to another level, and he's the one giving out the lesson. But you're right. Got great strength, but the footwork is really outstanding. Hey, we know Harden can score, but he also has great vision.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. It's a 5-point game. It's McCollum on the wing. Fires it up. Brooklyn with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Back to Harden. From past the arc. He doesn't hit that one. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Durant against McCollum. Lillard outside. Back to McCollum. Durant with the steal. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And it's sent back by Lillard. They get it back. There's 31 seconds left in the third. Lillard against Harden. Pass to Powell. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Harden the pass to Jordan.
You know, Jordan's side.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
You know, Jordan, to me, is one of the more reliable bigs in the league. He takes a lot of punishment and rarely takes a night off.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. And the Nets making a change here. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie against Lillard to stop the run from beyond the arc and then some. Lillard's got 31 points.
And how about the confidence to pull up from out there, and what skill to knock it down.
And so it's Brooklyn bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Griffin is out there with Green. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Claxton in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Nets leading by 7. Outside Irving. From deep. Hollis Jefferson with the rebound.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
The net shooting here, about 46% for the game. Here's Irving. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. And the Nets lead by 9.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Anthony against Irving. And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And a new group in for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Kevin Durant comes in for Blake Griffin. Harris is checked in for Jeff Green. And James Harden subbed in for Dinwiddie. Now, here is Irving. And too long on the shot. Anthony finds Lillard. From deep 3-point range, Portland with a new 14. Pass to Anthony. Back to Lillard. And stolen by Jordan. Durant with a wide open look. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
And here's Harden after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. And stolen by Lillard. Anthony on the wing. Passes it to Cantor. Anthony dishes to Lillard. Just 5 on the clock. Inside and stolen by Jordan. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. On its way from Irving for 2. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. KD's got 3 assists in the game. Lillard outside. Anthony in the corner. They get it back. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
One of the things you love about Hollis Jefferson is his activity. I mean, he impacts the game really without having plays called for him.
2 minutes. To the middle. Here's KD. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got 5 rebounds tonight. And a deep 3 from Lillard. Trailblazers keep it alive. And Cantor able to finish.
And usually amongst the leaders in their offensive rebound rate, Cantor gives your team found points off misses.
Now here's Harden. He dishes it to Jordan. Outside, KD. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And the technical free throw is good. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And here's Harden for 3. Irving with a clean look. A 3-pointer is right on target. Irving's got 8 here in the quarter.
As dead-eye an outside shooter that we have in the league, Irving has the ability to scorch you from there.
Lillard against Harden. Launches it. No good. The Nets go the other way with it.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Nets.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
That was a big advantage. The other team was defending with their hands instead of moving their feet, and they handed them a lot of easy points at the line.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kevin Durant.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
Here's Lillard after the made shot from KD. The shot missing. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
Cantor, great positioning on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Here is Harden. And there it is for him.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And so it's Brooklyn easily. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. Coming up next. Thanks for tuning in to the NBA. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. And for Brooklyn, Harden out there with Brown. And it's Durant. Then there's Harris. And it's Jordan in at the 5 roaming the paint. Now here's Giannis.
Watching that guy put on a burst of speed, he takes up so much of the floor. Look at a burst by Giannis.
And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there that go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken number 1.
It's his first trip to the line. And these teams both among the league's better defenses, Brent, with advanced stats and tracking. Do you think it's getting easier to measure and quantify what goes into great defenses?
I think there's technology, Kevin, that still needs to come along in order for some of the analytics guys to really truly assess positional defenders and where some of their arms and legs are. That will really help them define how these defenses are impacting some of the offenses and the way they play.
Harden gets the bucket.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Every night there's something that Giannis does on the floor where you just have to put your hands on your head. Wow, what a move.
Pass to Harris. Launches a 3. Drills it from outside.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Passes to DiVincenzo. Now here is Holiday. Middleton outside. Yep, that one goes in there.
Almost perfect in the game to start, 3 of 4.
Brooklyn with the ball. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. It's Durant on the wing. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And Harden with the basket on the assist by Jordan.
Just all alone down there. Credit goes to DeAndre for finding him. That's a nice pass.
Outside Holiday. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. DiVincenzo fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat. And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season. But in year 2, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continued to contribute to this ball club.
And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. Holiday with it, picked up by Harris. Holiday against Harris. And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Oh, excellent job, KD, timing the contest there and using his length.
Oh, too much at that. And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Holiday surveying the floor. Pass to DiVincenzo. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Chris Middleton can make contributions by using his frame to be a good rebounder. Good effort there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Now, here is Harden. He has 6. It's Durant on the wing. Antetokounmpo defending. Out to Harris. From deep. And the Nets, another 3.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Teague, the pass to Portis. Back to Teague. To the paint. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, easy call.
The Bucks shooting their second and third free throws tonight. First free throw is good. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Irving for 3. He can't get that one. And Milwaukee the other way now. The pass to Portis. Good on the baseline, Jay.
Yeah, this is what you love about him, the confidence on that mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area.
Here's Green after the made shot from Bobby Portis. Here's Irving. Milwaukee with the rebound. 26 seconds left in the first quarter. A nice shot by Teague.
And Teague takes advantage of the room he had in front of him, creating an easy opportunity for himself.
To the left wing. Dinwiddie against Teague.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Tucker. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Tie game in Brooklyn. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second. Earlier on, we ran into Bobby Portis to explain the origin of the...
I think the underdog story, started with...
And Greg, playing with a chip on his shoulder, has served Portis well.
Some guys try to block out the haters. Portis uses it as fuel to keep achieving more.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Irving. Green is out there with Griffin. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. Offensive rebound. Here's Claxton. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Claxton's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Portis can't get it to go. For Brooklyn, they've gone 0 of 4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Irving's shot is good. Irving's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Brooklyn.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Now here's Teague. Here's Connaughton. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Connaughton's got his first basket of the night.
That was like a morning paper for Jeff Teague. Makes a great read and swings the ball around for a clean look at the bucket.
And an intentional foul right there. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Irving gets through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here is Holiday. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Lobs it up for Jordan.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. 5 to shoot. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
They like to use Giannis in the pick and roll situations. He's getting better at understanding how to set the screens. With a rolling target, boy, he's a good one.
Now, here is Harden. 6 points for him. They get it again. Outside Jordan. Brown kicks to Jordan. A second chance effort. Out to Harris. There's the 3. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists tonight.
He's got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Back to Antetokounmpo. Down low. Stolen by Durant. In transition. Here come the Nets. Here's Harden. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Here's Holiday. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Shot clock at 6. Trying to get open is Lopez. Harden with the defensive effort. Brooklyn leading by 5. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Now here is Harris. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. KD dishes to Jordan. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Bobby Portis. The Nets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Well, the adventure begins when DeAndre gets to the line, but I think he's wanting to work hard on his free throws, so it's not a substitution in the last 2 minutes of a game. He wants to get confident stepping up and knocking them down.
Now, here's Portis. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Back to T, and stolen by Jordan. Lobbed up there for Durant. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Ooh, that play was nasty. Durant showing how aggressive he can really be.
Teague deciding where to go with it. Here's Portis, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And we finished one half of it.
Thanks, Skip.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. The period wrapped up with the teams up. And that does it for our half.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We've seen a tremendous game from Harris.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3.
And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable papa. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day, so you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already.
Now here's Durant. Over Giannis. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Bucks trail by 8. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Sometimes it takes a while for all that length in Giannis to catch up to those feet, but once he does, man, he can explode.
Harden surveying the D. Durant trying to break free, and the basket by Harden.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Holiday finds Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
Holiday against Harden. To the middle. Lopez with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break. Middleton on the wing, guarded by Harris. And Middleton kicks to DiVincenzo. Here's the teardrop. Middleton can't get it to go. Nets leading by 6. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Durant. KD's got 3 assists tonight. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Outside Holiday. Right wing. Lopez dishes to Holiday. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. 6 to shoot. Poke loose. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. 16 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
And here's Harden. 12 points for him. To the paint. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
I mean, just look at the box score right now. He's not only filling it up with these points, but in every facet of the game.
Harris finds Brown. Harris against Middleton. Harris drives in. Harden has a wide open look. The three-pointer off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And that's an intentional foul. Both teams will make substitutions. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Teague, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Connaughton. Teague with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Portis, and Portis throws it down.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
So it's Brooklyn now, following the bucket by the Bucks. Left side, Irving. Lays it up off the glass. Irving's got 6 points.
No stopping Kyrie on the drive right there, getting to the basket with ease.
The pass to Portis. Here's Connaughton, covered by Irving, and Portis throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here's Dinwiddie. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Irving. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Teague against Dinwiddie. 12 seconds left in the third. Teague, the pass to Portis. Misses from short range.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And we've reached the end of the third. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Green is out there with Griffin. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Claxton in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the Nets 5. A nice shot by Tucker.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Outside Irving. That doesn't go in either for Irving.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Oh, my goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Outside Irving. Top of the key. Bullseye. And the Nets lead by 2.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot again. His teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
Pass to Tucker. Portis with it. Shoots from the elbow. Blake Griffin pulls it in.
And D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Outside Holiday. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Lopez off the left rim and out. And it's Harris with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Harden can't hit. Bucks trail by 4. It's Giannis with the drive. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Durant against Antetokounmpo. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Chris Middleton.
For a spindly guy, Durant has such great body control. Hard not to foul him when he carves his way in that deep.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Holiday, and he gets the whistle. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here is Harden after the basket by Milwaukee. That shot, no good. Good D by Holiday. The Bucks trail. DiVincenzo finds Antetokounmpo. Here's Middleton. Bucks passing it around. Here's Lopez. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
And the Bucks with possession here, following the bucket by the Nets. Antetokounmpo passes to DiVincenzo. Inside. Feeds it to Antetokounmpo. And it's sent back by PD.
The large wingspan of Durant on full display. What a block there.
And here's Harris from the arc. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 4th assist in this one.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Milwaukee, no good that time either. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
It's Durant on the wing. Back to Brown. Kicks it to Harden. Shot clock at 5. Shoots from 14, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Now here's Giannis. Passes it to DiVincenzo. No good again that time. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Harden with it. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. The Bucks are always hyped to play in front of their home crowd. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Powell in at the 3. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's DiVincenzo. And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
Here's Lillard, and it's sent back by Lopez.
Having to be careful around Lopez. He's solid at timing when to leap up to block shots.
And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Sinks the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Lillard. From deep. And it's Lillard again missing.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
That one good for 2.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Now, here's Lillard. From deep three-point range, rebounded by the Bucks.
It's time for him to start looking for other options. They can't let him keep shooting. His touch is gone.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Well, you look at the career that Dame Lillard has had so far. Taken 6th in the 2012 draft out of Weber State, a small school, but this guy became a franchise player immediately for the Blazers.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Giannis against Covington. Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. Stolen by McCollum. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. Portland again missing.
He's disappeared this quarter. He can't get anything to drop. That's not going to help him get out of the hole.
And thinking of Lillard, the numbers over his career are incredible.
And Lillard found his strength as a shooter, and boy, did he exploit it. He's been averaging 20 points per game almost his entire career, and he's kept adding to his game as one of the elite players in our league.
Trailblazers trail by 5. To the inside, it's Solenbad to Antetokounmpo.
Whoa, the solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly, caught the defense totally off guard. 1:51 left to play here in the first. Lillard way outside. Giannis grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Now McCollum, after Chris Middleton missed from long range. The 3, and that's good. Damian Lillard for 3. Lillard's got 5 points so far.
About time he got one to fall there. Before that, 6 straight misses to start this one.
And Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Outside, out of the Kumbo. Clock at 6. Bobbed up there for Lopez. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Enes Kanter's checked in for Nurkic. Anthony comes in for Robert Covington. Jones checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Rondae Hollis-Jefferson in for C.J. McCollum. Now, here's Lillard. 5 points in the game. Kept alive. Kanter dishes to Carmelo. Back to Kanter. Pass to Lillard. From deep. No good that time. Now the Bucks take it the other way.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Antetokounmpo passes to Portis. Back to Antetokounmpo. Portis finds Teague. The Bucks working the ball around. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Shoots over Lillard. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so the first quarter is in the book. When Damian Lillard's in the flow, there is no stopping.
I think in the past, anytime I got...
Greg, this is why they say there's no substitute for experience.
And I agree. And, you know, sometimes guys need to learn to be more selfish at times. You also learn, if it ain't broke, keep going with it. Ride the hot hand.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. Anthony is out there with Enes Kanter. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then there's Derek Jones. And it's Simons in at the 2. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Nice contest by Kanter that time. It's a portion of his game he's improved on. Effort on deep.
And a deep 3 from Lillard. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
Teague against Lillard. Teague, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And the reason why that pick and roll was successful was because of the pass from Teague. Just delivered it perfectly.
Lillard looking around. Jones kicks to Lillard. From deep three-point range. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Teague against Lillard. Here's Portis. And Kanter pulls it down. Portland trailing here. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball. Lillard finds Jones. Teague against Lillard. Back to Jones. Lillard outside. Portland needs to get off a shot. Jones, no luck.
When the D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
No good from Connaughton. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And it's Simons missing. The Bucks have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Here's Antetokounmpo. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points in the quarter. Down the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather take? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Oof. Well,
wow.
I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know,
that
Kawhi's
is.
got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple.
Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. Nice shot by Portis.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Pass to Simons. And Jones has it in the corner. Cantor kicks to Lillard. Here's Simons. No points in the game yet for him. Anthony finds Lillard. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
You know what a counter competitor he is? I know he's upset with his performance and with the score.
Trailblazers trail by 3. Jones drives in. Now the pass to Simons. Now Lillard. Three-pointer. Here's Cantor. Pass to Simons. Outside, Jones. Now here's Lillard. Teague covering. From deep. And it's Lillard again missing.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Teague. Outside Portis. Tries it from the top of the key. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Now it's a 5-point Bucks lead. Lillard against Teague. On the wing, Jones. His three-pointers off the mark. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. A nice shot by Teague. Teague's got the lead up to 7 now for Milwaukee.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Teague against Lillard. Anthony right side. Fader on the way. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Now with the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
It's good.
He's a real threat from those in-between spots. Portis is someone you got to be up on.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. It's Milwaukee with the advantage at the half. They lead by 9 points. And that should do it.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for the Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Middleton. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it, the fast break chance. Count the basket. Lopez has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
It's McCollum on the wing. Portland again missing.
Slow to get warm after the break. 0 for 3 now. Maybe they need an early timeout just to try to settle things down.
For 3, Middleton. Here's Antetokounmpo, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Here's Simons. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And here's McCollum for 3. But they recover it. Pass to Powell. Lets the 3 fly. Trailblazers keep it alive. McCollum passes to Simons. Kicks it to Nurkic. Tries yet again. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Milwaukee leading by 13. Passes it to Holiday. And now Portland on the break. Covington wide open. He fires. That three off the mark. Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. Shoots the three. Holiday inside the line. They get the rebound. Back to Lopez. On the wing, Holiday. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now defended by McCollum. Middleton can't get it to go. Trailblazers trail by 13. McCollum no good. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. The kick out to Lopez. Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. And the call will be against Jusuf Nurkic. That is his first foul of the game. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Lillard's checked in. For three, Middleton. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half.
And terrific floor awareness. I mean, it's obvious Covington has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
Now here is Holiday. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Lillard outside. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Hey, guys, you think he was sending a message on that one? He doesn't like losing.
And stolen by Lillard. McCollum kicks to Lillard. Back to McCollum. There's the pass to Lillard. Fires for three. Drains it from beyond the arc. Lillard's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Trailblazers. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Middleton with it. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Giannis. Banked in off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 6 in the quarter.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Nobody near Lillard. From outside off the mark. Bucks leading by 10. Down low. And the turnover again by Milwaukee.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Pass to Covington. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Powell finds McCollum. Lets it go with a three. That shot no good. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks going into the break with a... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Powell is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Nurkic in at the 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And to Antetokounmpo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Robert Covington picks one up.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for your Bucks, Thanasis Antetokounmpo. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Chris Middleton comes in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Jeff Teague.
I mean, look, he's evolved as a passer over the course of his career. Get to the right spot, McCollum will find you.
Here's Middleton. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
This is why his teammates respect him. The hustle, the energy. Gotta love it.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Antetokounmpo.
The D has got to do something to take away his three-point shots. He's been knocking them down all night.
Lopez dishes to Middleton. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Now here's Lillard. It's McCollum on the wing. Back to Lillard. From past the arc. That shot missing. Now the Bucks take it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. DiVincenzo gets the bucket. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are, but look at the Grizzlies. I think they got two terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
Milwaukee leading by 9. DiVincenzo gets to Middleton. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. DiVincenzo against Covington. Giannis passes to Lopez, and he banks in the layup. And the Bucks lead by 11.
Outstanding focus from the big man. Lopez, he's accepting the punishment for muscling through.
Lillard misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Lopez left side. Nurkic with the steal. Lillard outside. Lets it fly from 18. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. The offensive rebound. Pass to DiVincenzo. For 3, Middleton. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. That one from long range. Lillard's got 11 points in the quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Now here is Holiday. Middleton on the wing. Three-pointer. Damian Lillard grabs the loose ball.
And even though he's gone ice cold, he keeps shooting. I mean, it's late enough in the game for him to recognize there's a better option.
Lillard with it, guarded by Holiday. And Lillard kicks to Covington. Cullen passes to Lillard. From deep. It counts. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And Lillard is known for being a clutch shooter. He's the guy they go to. He's the guy they believe in.
Middleton outside. Back to Holiday. The Bucks working the ball around.
No time to waste on this possession.
Yeah, they got to get into the play fast and execute. It's your only hope.
16 seconds left in the game. Antetokounmpo dishes to Middleton. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And what I like about Lopez is his throwback game. He's most dangerous when he's operating close to the basket. And it's a wrap. Any chance they may have had for a comeback just went out the window with those free throws.
And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. Thank you, David. Great. Lots of interest. Hello, everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night. So the Nets starting 5. Harden out there with Brown. Then it's Joe Harris. Then it's Jordan. And it's Durant in at the 4. And for the Trailblazers, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Powell. And it's Nurkic in at the center. Now here's Lillard. Kicks it to McCollum. Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too.
I'll tell you, very few players are as smooth and as easy as Kevin Durant is on the move. He just glides around the floor.
Now, here's Lillard. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. A 3 from McCollum. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
That's the 3rd straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
Pass to Brown. KD against Covington. Jordan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Yusuf Nurkic.
Well, DeAndre Jordan making his presence felt at the offensive end. Nice.
And so Jordan nails both of them. Trailblazers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Doesn't quite have the height, but boy, does McCollum have the heart. He's a relentless finisher in traffic.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. Harris finds Harden. And it's Jordan that's out the key. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Lillard. By himself, and the dunk by Covington.
And love to see Lillard get the fast break going. He's a quick thinker with great hands.
Harden surveying the D. The feed now to Jordan. And it's rebounded by Covington.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Harden's got the ball, and Harden with the stuff.
Boy, what wonderful vision. Kevin Durant with a picture-perfect pass. Woo-hoo.
Harden against Lillard. Passes it to Powell. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. 4 on the shot clock. Lillard fires away from way outside. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Harden against Lillard. Brown outside. From deep three-point range, Harden no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Lillard with no one around. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Offensive rebound. Nurkic kicks to Lillard. Five on the clock. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Covington finds Lillard. A minute 20 left to play in the first quarter. With 1 on the clock. Covington trying to break free.
Don't let his height fool you. Lillard can rise up with the best of them.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Nets. They trail by 1. Brown outside. He feeds it to Jordan. And the shot is good.
Boy, you got to love the determination there. He got good position and didn't take any chances. Finished right at the rim.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Lillard, the pass to Powell. Back to Lillard. 5 to shoot. Bucket is good. Lillard's got his second basket.
Very aggressive in terms of looking for his shot. 9 attempts already, but only able to knock down 2.
Harden outside. Offline with his 3. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's foul number 2 for him. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter. Lillard fires away from way outside. Drills the three-pointer. Lillard's got 7 points.
And we've seen Lillard hit that shot before. He has no fear when it comes to the deep 3.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Trailblazers lead by 4. Damian Lillard told us before the game, when asked how he's
humble beginnings. You know, I'm from.
Well, some of the best stories in our league are about guys who struggled to get to where they are today.
And I really hope the young guys out there are listening to this. You don't have to be a 5-star prospect to achieve your dreams.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at the Trailblazers' performance here, boys, what do you think they're doing or not doing?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Green. He's out there with Griffin. And it's Claxton in at the center, locking down the middle. 6 on the shot clock. Lillard from outside. Collins kicks to Lillard. The pass to Little. Now Cantor. Over Claxton. Cantor's shot is off.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Portland grabs the miss.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
Lillard fires away from way outside. The long distance 3 is buried. Lillard's got the lead up to 7 now for the Trailblazers. Irving surveying the floor. Outside Griffin. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Griffin. And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
Lillard, the pass to Little. On deep. And Damian Lillard, good for the 3. Lillard's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Trailblazers. Irving against Lillard. Puts up a 3. The shot, no good. And it's Portland the other way. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. So Portland ends up going with the new group. Here's Simons. Pass to Powell. The 3. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Absolutely critical that Norman Powell expand his range. The more he makes that 3, the more the floor opens up.
And here's Harden. Out to KD. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Durant's got 5 points so far.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Takes it out to Covington. McCollum outside. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation, or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
But there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he did.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys,
yes,
truly
yes.
Great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities, and those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Damian Lillard, he's checked in for Portland. There's a minute left in the first half. From deep three-point range, Jordan with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it goes down 2 points. He's got 6.
And one of the most creative scorers the league has to offer. Harden specializes in sinking those tough shots.
McCollum kicks to Covington. Nailed from three-point land. Covington's got his second bucket of the night.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Harden against Covington. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
As crafty as they come, Harden uses that tremendous body control to his advantage.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Lillard from deep three-point land. Collins passes to Lillard. He gets it up. Oh, big time play!
And he nailed it! That's a miracle.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. And that should...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Trailblazers, we've got Robert Covington. He's out there with Little. Anthony is out there with Nurkic, and it's Simons in at the point.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
And it's Lillard missing.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Lillard against Griffin. Deflects the pass. Lillard against Griffin. On deep. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Nets trail by 6. Harden the pass to Griffin. Wide open. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Lillard attacking.
Almost unstoppable on the drive. Lillard's talent for ball handling, letting him just cut through the defense.
Harden the pass to Claxton. Griffin the bounce pass. Covington with the steal. Here's Powell and the dunk by Powell.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic dunk.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Harden, and he can't bank that one in. Trailblazers leading by 10. And a wide open look for McCollum, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 3rd assist on the night. Harden outside, launches it. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. A good look from McCollum. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
Dinwiddie finds Green. Harden outside. Gets a very good look and converts. Harden's got 4 this quarter.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Dinwiddie against Lillard. And he's good on the 3-ball.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
Harden outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Harden's got 15 points.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
Lillard from outside. That one misses. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Harden, no good. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Covington's shot is off. Nets trail by 12. Harden outside. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. And a new group in for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Kevin Durant comes in for Blake Griffin. Harris is checked in for Jeff Green. And it's Bruce Brown in for Dinwiddie. Here's Simons, guarded by Harden. And Cantor throws it down.
Boy, Cantor is a big-time target. Sometimes just throw it toward the rim. He'll take care of the rest.
Harden dishes to Brown. It's Jordan on the wing. He's covered by Cantor. Brown the pass to Jordan. Just 5 on the clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 6 points for him.
Well, you have to talk about DJ's agility. This guy loves flashing that athleticism and speed.
Here's Simons. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Anthony in the corner. Pass to Simons. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. And the Trailblazers lead by 15. Harden outside. From deep three-point range. Up again. And it's Brown on the follow. Brown's got his first points of the night.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. And so it's the Portland Trailblazers. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Jordan is out there with Durant. Then there's Brown. Then it's Harden. And it's Harrison at the 3.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Covington with the steal. Powell, no one around him. A three-pointer, no good.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now. And in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's three guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from three, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those three guys can all hit pull-ups and step-backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the three guys, I think, that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
Here's Durant. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, the strength of Kevin Durant is a thing of beauty. How about the ability to stay under control as he gets bodied?
Passes to McCollum. Back to Lillard from downtown. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Lillard's got 24.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
KD on the wing. Shoots. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
Lillard surveying the D. He kicks to McCollum. Misses the three. Nets trail by 10. Now Harden. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
What about the intensity? Go ahead, Mr. Jordan. We see you working out there.
Lillard against Harden. Tipped away. And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul. It's McCollum on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Takes it out to Covington. Shot clock at 6. They double team McCollum. Shoots over Brown. Offensive rebound. Out to the wing. Harden against Lillard.
And something that Harden continues to work on. That kind of defensive effort makes his coaches and teammates proud.
Lets it go from deep. It's tipped. Here's Jordan. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Here's McCollum. And he lays it straight in.
Nice touch there from McCollum. Looking comfortable and confident from that range.
Harden against Lillard. From deep. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Harden.
Once he crosses half court, you need to stay awake because he can drop it from deep.
In the corner, Powell with it. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Knocked loose. Powell finds Lillard. For the three.
Well, you know Joe Harris comes from one of the great defensive coaches in college basketball. He will play hard on that end.
Another shot. The kick out to Brown. Outside Durant. From deep three-point range. That one's not going to go. Now Portland takes it the other way. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That is his first foul of the game. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Lillard against Harden. Lillard, the pass to McCollum. Back to Lillard. Here's the three. Good D by Harden.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
And foul on the and so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Covington finds McCollum. An open look for Lillard. Lillard again missing.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
And they pick up 2. Now, here is Harden. And so it's Portland winning this one. It was up for grabs right until the final second.